This is the ASUS ROG phone, or the phone that offers an unfair advantage in competitive mobile gaming. Hi, I'm Ashad from Mr. Phone. Let me break down the 5 reasons why you should and shouldn't buy the ROG phone. But before you start watching the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to get notified whenever Mr. Phone puts out an awesome new tech video. Also, we have our Mr. Phone awards going on right now, a link to which should be in the description below. We want your vote for the User Choice Award. Let's start off by talking about the 5 reasons why you should buy the ASUS ROG phone. Firstly, air triggers. I shit you not, air triggers are going to be considered an unfair advantage in games like PUBG. I played the game with air triggers configured to scope and shoot. I was immediately landing headshots like a pro. It is easy to set it up too. Just move the air triggers to the on-screen controls and the phone will assign the haptic feedback for that specific area on the phone. I loved the whole experience. It is innovation at its best. Secondly, if you're a gamer, you know that good ergonomics matter. The ROG phone is a massive hulk of a device, but the weight is distributed so beautifully that you won't feel the weight at all. The ROG phone sits very nicely in your 2 hands as you maneuver through the controls. It shows ASUS's years of experience as a manufacturer of gaming peripherals. Third point is that one thing that ASUS has nailed this year has to be the performance of the stereo speakers on its flagships. From whatever little time I spent with the ROG phone, I could make out that the dual NXP 9874 smart amps coupled with Dolby Sound offered a very rich sound quality. It is almost as good as a puck-sized Logitech X50 Bluetooth speaker, and that's saying a lot. Moving on, the thing with the Speedbind 2.96 GHz Snapdragon 845 SoC is that it runs the risk of becoming hot when playing heavy games. But the ROG phone has a special game cool chamber inside the phone, which is essentially a combination of a carbon cooling pad, copper heat spreader, and a 3D vapor chamber. At the closed door briefing, I played 2 full 30-minute sessions of PUBG and a couple of races of Asphalt 9, and not once did the phone heat up. That's just awesome. The final point I want to make is that while this is an overlooked feature, the most important requirement for a good gaming experience is the display. Most smartphone screens are limited to a 60Hz refresh rate. For all intents and purposes, it is enough. But for gaming, a higher refresh rate means when the action gets fast-paced, the blur around moving objects can be reduced. With the ROG phone's 90Hz refresh rate AMOLED panel, I'm sure that you will enjoy the experience. I could clearly see that there was no ghosting effect when I was whizzing past other cars in Asphalt 9. Now those are my top 5 reasons to buy the ASUS ROG phone, especially if you're a gamer. Let's find out why I think you should look at other alternatives instead. Here are my top 5 reasons why you shouldn't buy the ASUS ROG phone. The coolest thing about the ASUS ROG phone is the ecosystem of accessories. Most of these accessories are thoughtfully designed, but honestly, I don't know if they are all useful. For example, the case is modular and can be dismantled. I tried it out, and when it was 2 separate parts, it felt a little too weird and didn't feel reassuring as a case. Also, the mobile desktop dock is useful only for gaming scenarios. It's not like Samsung's DeX mode where you get a dedicated desktop mode. It can be used for gaming on a big screen, but that's about that. Secondly, let's not forget that the ASUS ROG is a hulking behemoth. It is 6.3 inches tall, 8.3mm thick, and weighs 200 grams. I could feel the weight in my pocket. The ROG phone comes with ROG UI based on Android 8.1. It is a theme that is suited for the eccentric and gaudy design choices of gamers. Honestly, I find it very unappealing. I also know a lot of folks who wouldn't like this either. Currently, the 90Hz refresh rate is only supported in a few games like Asphalt 9 and Free Fire. If you're wondering, PUBG runs at 60Hz on the phone. I really hope that ASUS gets game devs to support 90Hz refresh rate soon. Until then, while the tech exists, it is practically useless for the larger mobile gaming community in India unless it supports PUBG at 90Hz refresh rate. Now the final reason is also the main reason why you shouldn't buy the ROG phone is if you don't care much about gaming. This phone is not going to appeal to the mainstream audience as much. In fact, probing this thought slightly more, we get into the existential territory. Do gaming phones need to exist in the first place? Well, let me answer that in a separate video. But for now, if you aren't a gamer, you can easily look past the ASUS ROG phone and buy a phone that is much lighter on the wallet, like the OnePlus 60 or the Poco F1. Heck, these phones will also let you play your favorite games with ease. To sum it up, it is an established fact that the ASUS ROG phone is the most powerful Android phone out there, meant exclusively for gamers. But the performance delta between a regular flagship and a gaming phone is not much. The ecosystem of accessories should work as a system seller for ASUS. However, I honestly think that the market is still very young and needs a little more time to mature. Whether it matures or not is something we have to wait and watch. So what do you think about the ASUS ROG phone? Do let us know in the comment section below. That's it from me, Ashar from Mr. Phone. Goodbye and see you in the next video.